Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to talk about Inscryption. And Inscryption is an absolute masterpiece and easily one of my favorite games of this year, if not of all time. It's one of those games that you really should play completely blind if possible, so I'm not going to spoil most of the game, but there will be light spoilers for the first 3 or so hours of the game. So if you've not played the game already, just stop watching this video, stop looking up reviews about the game, and just get the game and play it. You won't regret it. But either way, if you're still watching at this point, Inscryption is a game by Daniel Mullins, the creator of other awesome games like Pony Island and The Hex, and if you've played either of those games, you kind of know what sort of thing you're getting into if you play this game. You know, there's tons of fourth wall breaks, there's lots of unsettling and creepy puzzles, there's bone-chilling psychological horror moments, and more. And you start the game trapped in an escape room with a creepy murderer that is forcing you to play this roguelike deck builder sort of game that has an insane amount of depth to it. You go down different paths, adding cards to your deck, sacrificing cards to power up other ones in your deck, you get items that help you in combat, and more. And just the core gameplay itself really holds up. Even if there weren't all these creepy and unsettling moments, the back and forth gameplay of trying to tip the scale in your favor by attacking your opponent is really satisfying. And there are a ton of unique keywords that cards can have that make them play differently, and they all kind of, have their own little, themes and, stuff like that. There's different kind of, types of cards and stuff like that. And overall, it's really, really cool. And as you play the game and get further and further trying to complete a run, you'll find clues and hints of things you can interact with in the escape room that you're trapped in that will further unlock the secrets of the game. And it's just so freaking cool to be able to get up from the table at any time in between fights, and it really builds this extremely creepy atmosphere. And once you get far enough in the game throws some crazy freaking plot twists and huge changes to the game that I don't really want to spoil because it's part of the experience, and all while you're doing that, you're slowly being shown these kind of like video recordings that tell an extremely dark story, and as you keep playing the game and getting deeper and deeper in the rabbit hole of it, it just gets more and more intense and interesting and amazing. And it's not only the story and horror atmosphere that keep getting more intense and unique. The gameplay itself starts to change from what you're used to and got comfortable with, so you never feel like you're being forced to play the same type of thing for too long. It's all kind of the same base gameplay, but it constantly throws in these huge twists and changes to the formula that keep you on your toes. Each mechanic and type of gameplay the game shows off never overstays its welcome. By the time you start to master the game, it does a complete 180 and takes you out of your comfort zone, which is amazing. And like I mentioned earlier, the game's presentation and sound design and just, visuals and stuff like that is absolutely incredible. You will be completely immersed in the game and you won't want to stop playing, and it'll feel like you're almost in the game itself and, kind of part of this mystery that is unfolding. It took me about 11 hours to complete the game, but I could do another playthrough in the future to try and find all of the secrets that I missed, but overall I feel very satisfied with my time in the game. There are rumors that the dev is working on like an endless, more traditional roguelike mode to add to the game, which would be awesome to increase its replayability because, like I've said, the gameplay itself is really, really solid. But even if that doesn't happen, this is still an experience that is super unique and 100% worth it. And if you still haven't played this game, I would highly, highly recommend it because it's easily one of the best games I have played this entire year. And if you instead just want to watch the game played, I have an entire Let's Play series on the game where I played through the game from start to finish, so definitely check that out if you want to see all the wild stuff that happens, or if you just want to see my reactions to all of the crazy stuff that goes on in the game. And if you enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing and ringing that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more videos like this come out. And if you're going to be grinding out this crazy experience Inscryption has to offer, then I wish you guys luck and see you all next time.